YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, represent Physiques of Greatness. And I'm over here this morning time, about to check on my online clients before I get dressed and go outside and, run some errands and get my groceries or whatnot. And decided to go ahead and update you guys on my fitness goals at the moment. As you may or may not know, I recently started back cutting about 3 weeks ago. I was at 196, wanted to get to about 190, get a little more cuts going. And I said if I didn't feel too small at 190, I would possibly shoot for 185. Well, long story short, man, I feel too small, man. Them large shirts ain't hugging the sleeves like they used to. And quite frankly, man, I don't want to sacrifice more definition in my stomach for less size in my biceps and my back and my chest. I'm happy with how I look. Keep in mind, guys, my goal is to be big, lean, and vascular. Big, lean, and vascular, which is hard to do as a natural lifter, man. Keep in mind, if you notice, most of your favorite natural bodybuilders, only time they post pictures of themselves is where they're in the gym. Wanna know why? It's because most natural bodybuilders don't look like they lift when they have a shirt on. They have to get a good pump going, get it some good lighting just to look good for you guys. I'm fortunate enough to, build a good amount of size to where I still look good in a shirt. I don't even have to wear a muscle shirt. I wake up in the morning, don't even gotta get a pump. I like that. One of the reasons is because I don't shoot for that stupid shredded look. I just get relatively lean, somewhere between 8 to 12% body fat. I like to stay big and full. So I reached my goal. I'm big, I'm lean, I got my abs showing, and I'm vascular. Everything looking good. Upper chest is full, abs are showing. I'm good, man. I'm happy. Definitely whole ready. Keep in mind, I'm all about the whole ready look, man. I'm not all for trying to be Mr. Shredded. Maybe one day I'll do that, man, but quite frankly, I got weak points I want to bring up, man. See these fucking pussy-ass virgin, pussy-ass, hippie-ass delts? I want my delts here, man. That's one of the hardest things to do as a natural lifter, is to get those big capped fucking delts. I'm tired of people in the comment section saying, people say you're not natural, but I know you're natural because you got small shoulders. That pisses me the fuck off. I want some big ass fucking delts, man. I'm gonna slowly convert my calories and my macros into maintenance, and then I'm gonna slowly convert into a bulk. Now, people keep asking me, am I gonna dirty bulk like I did last time and get fat as fuck? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Dirty bulking was fun as shit. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed going to buffets after working out. I enjoyed the fucking cheese sticks on the weekends, the rib dinners. But quite frankly, man, it was very hard to get that off, man. I might have made it look easy, but there were some times where I considered taking breaks. There were some times where I thought, man, it would be forever before I get back to how I was. So, I don't think I want to get that fat again. And quite frankly, it's pointless for me, man. I've been lifting too long to really see any significant crazy gains yearly. In natural bodybuilding, people say your gains stop. They don't stop. They just come a lot slower. So I'm just gonna accept the fact that these gains are gonna come slow and just make some lean gains. I'm trying to keep my weight between 190, no higher than 215, and just make some lean gains. And quite frankly, man, I'm getting popular as shit. I'm not gonna say any names, 'cause I'm not no name dropping motherfucker, but I'm been getting emails. They're not A-list celebs, but there's some people you've seen in magazines want me to come to LA and meet and train with them, man. So, quite frankly, you might see Chris Jones on TV one day, and quite frankly, I gotta be whole ready. I can't be, representing y'all, representing the POG Army, talking about I'm a fucking trainer and looking like complete shit. So I'm gonna keep myself looking decent. I'm gonna keep me, not no ripped abs. I'm gonna keep some abs showing year round. I'm gonna stay decent just in case if I ever get called to be on TV, or if I ever get called to do something special to where I can be even more successful than I am. I can go on a quick 3 or 4 week diet and get whole ready again. So no, I'm probably not going to be dirty bulking, man. I'm going to try to stay lean. And quite frankly, I hate to set a good example for my clients. I got a shitload of clients. I'm getting new clients all the time. And quite frankly, man, they look to me for motivation, and I need to look the fucking part. I need to set a good example. So yes, I'm going to try to do this bulk lean. So anyway, let me give y'all my macros that I'm doing right now. And in about 3 weeks from now, which will be around the top of August, I'll give y'all my new macros to start my bulk. Now, as you know, my macros have been 275 protein, 250 carbs, and 55 to 60 grams of fat. Now, my bad, 55 to 60 grams of fat, yeah. I'm bringing my fats right now to 65, okay? Fats are going to be 65, no lower than 60. So 60 to 65 grams of fat. I'm going to take my carbs up to 300 now. And bringing my protein down a little bit, down to 250. Keep in mind, guys, people keep saying, oh, your protein's too high. Well, maybe my protein is a little high. However, when you're cutting, your protein should be higher than it is when you're maintaining or bulking. When you're maintaining or bulking, you're not in a calorie deficit. There is no need for a lot of protein. But when you're cutting, I mean, if you want to ensure you keep those fucking gains, yes, your protein should be high. You know what I mean? If you don't have to take my fucking word for it, do what the fuck you want to do. You know, I really don't care less. But take my word for it if you value my opinion. Protein should be quite higher. When you're cutting, you're in a calorie deficit. You know what I mean? You're net catabolic. You should maintain those fucking gains. I even like taking BCAAs during my cut. I think of BCAAs as insurance. You wouldn't buy a nice fancy car without getting full coverage on that motherfucker, would you? Same thing with my gains. I'm not gonna go and do cardio and beat my fucking body to death and be in a calorie deficit and not maintain my fucking gains. I'm gonna put insurance on these fucking muscles. Because I've invested a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time I cannot get back, and I want to ensure I keep my gains. All right, so yes, my protein is going to be down a little bit to 250, carbs to 300, fats 60 to 65. Eventually, when I get deep into my bulk, I'm going to drop my protein all the way down to possibly 200, no higher than 225. Like I said, when you're in a calorie surplus, you're anabolic as fuck, and you don't need a whole bunch of protein, just enough to, you know, build some muscle. You know what I mean? So yes, my protein is going to be lower when I get deep into my bulk, and I will give you an update on what my macros are going to be. So once again, protein's 250, carbs 300, fats 60 to 65. Now let's get into my cardio. As you know, my cardio has been 4 days, 300 calories. Now, my cardio is 3 days, 300 calories. Worst mistake you can ever do is when you start maintaining or when you start bulking to just completely stop doing cardio. Don't do that. Ease off the cardio, ease up the calories. Same thing I do for my clients when they get done cutting. You know, I ease back the cardio a little bit, ease up the calories a little bit, just to make sure your metabolism isn't damaged, you know, just to make sure your body doesn't, you know, start storing fat. I've seen it happen many times. People get off of shows or people get done cutting and you see them motherfuckers like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later and you're like, what the fuck happened to you? Did you just do a fucking show? Why are you fucking fat? Or didn't I just see you on Facebook with abs? Why are you smooth as shit? Because you just completely stopped doing your cardio and you just start eating normal again. So don't do that. Don't make that mistake. Slowly ease back the cardio, ease up the calories. Take your time. But anyway, that's it right now. I'm going to keep y'all updated. As for now, my split is the same, but most likely that's going to change as well. Because I'm gonna make my split cater to my weak points and strong points. You know, I'm going to cut back on my back volume a little bit. My back already looks good in my opinion, and I'm going to use some of that glycogen and energy towards other body parts that can use my attention, like my hamstrings, like my delts, you know, shit like that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting me. As you know, BeastModeJonesCoaching.com for meal plans, coaching, all that shit to help you get from shit to fit. Don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe. Holla back at you.